That's better. What's up, fellas? What's going on? What's going on? What's up, Hodges? That boy? Iro? How we doing? How we doing? What is going on? Yeah, today we're going to do a little side quest catch up. I was going to stream yesterday, but I fell asleep. So, we're streaming this morning because I have time this morning. Yeah. Fridays might be a good time to regularly stream for me because I don't have any classes on Friday. So, it's very open. The schedule is fairly wide open. You know, as long as I'm not working on other things. And even then, I can just stream later in the day if need be, you know? So, what's going on, everybody? How are we doing on this Friday morning? Let me send out a little tweet. As you can see on Fiker Miker here, there's our rank 4 Cull Obsidian. Perfect. Big fan. Big fan. He will be SIG 200, don't worry. But I have a bit of a predicament. So, I have the arena to do. I have the full arena. I haven't done any of it yet. I haven't done any of the Rebirth arena. And my predicament is as follows. Well, first of all, let me level up all my 1-stars to just make my life easier. I didn't know they were not all leveled up. I don't know who to pick out of the Rebirth selector. Obviously, going with someone like Anti-Venom is just smart. It's safe because Anti-Venom is super strong. But I might want to take Viv Vision. And the reason I might want to take Viv is because I have 2 Tech Awakening Gems. One of them will go to Bastion, I'm sure. And then the other one can go to Viv, and I can start to pump Sig Stones into Viv and rank her up as well. So, I'm thinking I probably take Viv, but I don't know. I think it has to be Viv. I'm also going to throw some boosts on just to make my life easier. The health boost doesn't really matter, but oh well, we're doing it anyway. We already discussed this, Viv to unite the Vision family. See, I like that idea. I really do. This will be my first and only selector on this account. So, I really like the idea of taking Viv. Because it's a unique pick for the account. I already have Cull, who's the champion I would have picked if I didn't pull him. And I have Anti-Venom, who will be eventually going to rank 4 on my main account. So I'm like, well, I could pick Night Thrasher, but I can't awaken him. I could pick Voodoo, but I can't awaken him. If I pick Viv, I can awaken her. So it just makes sense to me on this account to take Viv. I think I'll most likely take Night Thrasher on my main account when we get that final selector, because I do have skill awakening gems that I would be willing to throw into Night Thrasher. But I think Viv just makes a lot of sense. So it's very likely that I go with Viv. But we're only going to get there with probably 2 days of arena. It's not all going to happen in this round here. It's 6,000 points per round, so that's like, what, 20 or so rounds? It's 100,000 points to get to the milestone, so in 10 rounds, that's 60,000 points. So I won't be doing 10 rounds of the 2-stars, or of the 1-stars right now. Whose awakened ability is more important, Okoye or Spider-Woman? That's a tough one because they both benefit greatly from the awakened ability. I would say, in terms of, like, if you have a generic awakening gem... Man, my inputs feel really slow right now. If you have a generic awakening gem, I would probably put it into Spider-Woman. I think she gains more overall. Like, Okoye just essentially gains access to more damage, which is great. And Okoye's awakened ability is amazing. But Spider-Woman gains, like, more abilities in general from the awakened ability, so I would probably recommend Spider-Woman if you have to pick between them. But you can't go wrong. I mean, if I needed to awaken my Okoye and I had a generic awakening gem, I would do it immediately. So... But that's under the pretense of having Spider-Woman already awakened. Now, neither of them need the awakened ability. They're both exceptional, even unawakened. But if you have the choice to awaken one of them, I think you'll notice Spider-Woman is going to gain just more abilities in general, you know? Is 6,000... Is 62, 5, how do I... Hold on, let me finish this fight. So I can read the chat properly. Is 6,250 units worth it for the Rebirth token for Cull? Can't complete the Crucible. Ooh. Is 6,000 units worth it for 7-star Cull Obsidian? Well, if... Maybe. The good thing about picking up Cull from the selector is if you want to take him to rank 4, you can just build up your roster to eventually be able to complete the Crucible. So I would... That's a lot of units, but Cull is incredibly powerful. It's something that I would definitely consider. It may be worth it. Cull is that good, especially if you can get the Awakening Gem for him. But the thing is, I'm pretty sure you can't get all of those fancy, gems and sig stones without doing the Crucible. So if you just want Cull, but you already have a gem or have the rank up gems and stuff, then go for it. But if you're just going to get Cull and then you don't have any means to take him up, then maybe it would be better to save those units or use those units to get through the Crucible and get a selector that way. That's another option. I always forget that the 1-stars are not the buffed versions of the characters. Who do I pick from the selector, Anti-Venom or Cull? That's the age-old question. I think that Anti-Venom or Cull... You can't go wrong with either of them. It's just really, what does your account need more, I guess? Do you need a strong Cosmic, or do you need a strong Science? That's kind of the most basic way of putting it. If you need a strong Cosmic, pick Cull. If you need a strong Science, pick Anti-Venom. Come on, Arena AI, just work with me. I have a special attack that I should probably throw. Yo, what's up, Encyclopedia? Good to see you, man. Thanks for stopping by. Alright, I should have one more round with 2-stars, or 1-stars. And then I'm actually going to do a phone reset, just because my phone is feeling a little slow right now. I'll just use Mordo, why not? Okay, that's fine. Yeah, what's up, Mike Hill? Good to see you, man. What's up, AJ, Kenny? Yo, what's up, Robert? She's not here currently. But good to see you, man. Thanks for stopping by. How long till this Kabam stream? I think it should be in, like, 70 minutes. I think around 70 minutes. Pulled Cull and Anti-Venom randomly and now have the Selector and the Rebirth Awakening gem. Who do I select? Well, if you just want Cull and Anti-Venom, pick one of them and then awaken the other one. But if you're looking to, like, pick a new champion, that's tough because they all really like the dupe. I don't know. If I was in your situation, I would probably just pick one of them, either Cull or Anti-Venom, to awaken from the Selector, and then use the Awakening gem on the other one. That's probably what I would do if I was in your situation. So, take that how you will. Getting some units back, that's good. I saw someone ask for a how-to Nico video. When the new Titan Crystal comes out, speaking of Nico, when the new Titan Crystal comes out, and hopefully I can get her and rank her up, I will make videos on Nico, Carolina, Maker, High Evolutionary. Yeah. All of them. Okay, let me do a phone reset. I pulled Bastion and Zola back-to-back. Who should I prioritize? Ooh. Bastion is an attacker. Zola is primarily a defender. If you need an attacker, prioritize Bastion. If you need a defender, prioritize Zola. That's what I would say. Zola is more of a dual threat, I will say, but he's primarily leaning on the defense side. Bastion is pretty much a full-blown attacker. So if you want a bit of a dual threat, go Zola. If you just need a pure attacker who's great for very relevant modern mutant defenders, Bastion's the way. Okay, so now I'm going to hop into the side quest and continue doing the mini Crucible, because this is how I'm going to get the remaining points for the Realm event. So we'll use, I don't know, Hyperion. Why not? Should I bring Onslaught to rank 3 or Northstar to rank 2 for my first Necro run? I can bring both if I take Heimdall off the team. Ooh. I would probably bring both and take Heimdall off the team. That's probably what I would do. Not the best Fury RNG. Come on. Awakened my Bastion last night, and a generic 3-4 gem isn't looking like it's going to last much longer. Yeah, I think Bastion's going to be my next tech, rank 4. I'm almost certain of it. Okay, Scarlet Witch. This can just be Scorpion. I've split my SIGs across Viv and Anti-Venom. Is Cull SIG important for Battlegrounds? It's not important, but it's not like you need him at SIG 200 for it, you know? Obviously, it's nice because if you need to get the route back quick, great. But Cull should be finishing Battleground-sized health pools in, like, one route rotation. My stream is buffering constantly. My connections is excellent right now, and I'm not dropping any frames, so might be something on your end. Maybe give the stream a refresh. Yeah, I'm seeing no dropped frames. I'm seeing no buffering. Excellent connection on my end, so not sure, dude. Not sure. Might be something on your end. Probably something on your end. Have a nice stream. Love from Crucible. Hey, good to see you again, man. Thank you very much. One last question. I'm currently thinking about the Vision Arcus path using my abs, man. Should I take a different path and bring Aegon instead? No, you should be fine with that path. With Absman. Absman can destroy that fight. Yeah, I see no problem with that. Okay, Domino. Do I have a 2-star Prowler? Or 2-star, like, Red Skull or something? Oh, Viv. Yo, Mike Hill, thanks for the 5, man. Who'd you rank for first, Cull or Anti-Venom? Both are SIG 80, but I will put more SIGs into whoever I rank for. I love both, so I'm struggling, but I'm struggling with the color rotation a bit. Okay, great question. This is like the most popular question for the Crucible event this month, Cull or Anti-Venom. I think that Anti-Venom is significantly easier. There's not a lot of like finesse involved in playing Anti-Venom to get pretty big damage. Cull takes a little bit more, like, finesse. Not, like, a lot more to where it's this crazy delta between their playstyles. But I think you probably would benefit more from rank 4 Anti-Venom. Like, if I had to pick between the two of them on my main account, I would most likely go Anti-Venom first. Just because he benefits from the SIG quite a bit. Cull loves the SIG, but he doesn't need SIG 200. And Cull has so much damage at rank 3 that I feel like Anti-Venom would benefit a lot more from the rank 4 stats. So that would be my response for you, Mike. But thank you very much for the 5, man, and I hope that was helpful. Let me get you up there right now before we keep on going here. Yeah, Viv is pretty cool. Viv is pretty cool. Anti-Venom it is then? There you go, Mike. No problem, dude. Okay, who's this fight? Electra. This is Haunted. Um, Bishop. Yo, what's up, Kai2? Good to see you, man. Kate Bishop and Mini Chavez, or Aegon and Heimdall for Necro. Ooh. If you're not comfortable using Kate, go Aegon. That's the answer. If you're good at using Kate, you're very proficient at maintaining the cold snaps and the caltrops and all that. Go Kate. She'll rip and tear. If you're not comfortable using Kate, go Aegon. Ideal Sig level for Bastion. I mean, ideally it's 200, but you don't need Sig 200 for Bastion. As long as you have at least 20% Fury potency increase, you're going to be just fine. I don't exactly remember what level that is. I can check right now on Aunt May. Let me see. Let me go to the Ankh. Go to Bastion. So, I think it's Sig 80. Yeah, so if you get him to Sig 60 at a minimum, I would say, is where you want to, when you get Bastion. If you get Bastion to Sig 60 at a minimum, that's pretty good. That's like, that's the 20% Fury potency increase. It maxes out at 30%. So you get him to that 20% threshold, you're basically getting, more than half of the benefit from the Awakened ability in terms of the attack rate increase. Okay, Joseph fix it. We're going to use Fury here. Is the Kate Bishop playstyle for Necro maxing out every arrow, then keeping everything up? Not necessarily. It depends on the matchup. For Necro, you want to build up the cold snaps, and if the opponent can be bled, you want to build up the caltrops, and then it's just about maintaining those effects in the corner. And then what I like to do is, once I have all of those effects, and they're going to be staying on for a while, I like to switch to an arrow that is not going to be a damaging effect. So like the tracking, or not tracking, the fragility, or the, what's it called? The tranquilize. So you want to start with fragility with Kate. Man, it's been so long since I've talked about Kate Bishop and Necropolis. You want to start with fragility, and then once you've gotten all your fragilities, you want to switch to cold snap, get all of your cold snaps. If the opponent can be bled, go to caltrops, and then get all your caltrops. And then when you're done, you want to go to, what's it called? You want to go to your tranquilize and just start and spam that for your special attack, so you pause the timer, even if the tranquilize isn't really doing anything. It's been a long time since I talked about Kate Bishop and Necropolis. Special ones or special twos? I prefer the special one because you can build up more of your dialed-in passives before getting your damage. But it doesn't necessarily matter. Would a rank 1 null be enough for Path 3 of Epoch? If you're talking about the death by debuffs lane, yeah, absolutely. That's totally fine. Color, Viv Vision, better Sig investment. Viv needs the stones. Viv ideally needs to be Sig 200. Cull doesn't need to be Sig 200, but he likes the Sig stones. So if you're going to rank both of them up, you should put the Sig stones into Viv first. Have guillotine. What's up, XL Zemo? Forgot how to play guillotine for a second. Am I going to stream the Kabam stream? No. I'm just going to stream until it starts, probably. And then I'm going to go grab some lunch, do some work. Do I have a photographic memory? No, I do not. Far from it. Yeah, definitely not a photographic memory. Scorpion, right? Okay, just making sure. Just making sure. Oh, I could have used the hench pool. Dang. When does it start? In 52 minutes, roughly. That's fine. Cold Snap will kill him. Morning Star. Okay, this is Photon. I almost want to go just fight Glycon again to get the additional points. Because if you do the basic Crucible, you can farm the points there to get more points in the Realm event. Pew, pew, pew. This is Massacre, okay. Think we'll hit the final Realm event milestone? I'm certain we will. I'm hopeful we will, should I say. I believe in the community. I need to stop getting hit, though. That's probably important. Bam. Oh no, I'm being bled. Oh no, willpower. Kitty's so silly. You can farm from the normal difficulty, rerun any path you want, you'll get points. Yep. That is correct. Oh, Hulkling. This is Cersei, right? So we can use Wiccan. And then it's Kitty as the boss. Good deal. Good deal. A little too early on that dex. There you go. Use 2-star Nico for this, Cersei? Yeah, if I had my 2-star Nico ranked up, I definitely would have. Definitely should have. Go, Star-Lord, go. Nice. Alright, that's more points in the Crucible. And more rewards, obviously. Some 7-star shards. Let's go open a 7-star crystal. I should have enough. Yes, claim those points. Claim the energy refills too, nice. Arena Rebirth, we've got 22,000 points already. Very, very nice. More 7-star shards. Alright. Ooh, almost 2 7-stars. Maybe we can open one more by the end of this. I have no idea what I want. Maybe Venom Pool. That'd be cool. I'd like Venom Pool. Ooh, Werewolf. Is that a first-time dupe? If so, very nice. That is a first-time dupe. All right. I like that. I like that. Werewolf is very, very good. And that dupe is pretty solid. Good deal. Good deal. Just checking out if I have any other crystals to open. Okay. Let me check something really quick. Yeah, so it would be more worth it for me to do the side quests still. Okay. First boss is a Vulture. Should use an armor break character for that. Silver Surfer. Why not? Why not? And then after I do this run of the side quest, I'll do some rank 4 Cull Obsidian shenanigans. Because I know you all want to see that. First rank 4 is Infamous Iron Man. She took a big bump because I also gave him all my tech sigs. Very nice. iDoom is super, super cool. Flashbacks, anybody? $11 seconds this time. Okay, this is Omega Sentinel. Do I have Medusa as a 2-star? Doesn't look like it. Okay, that's fine. I'll use Hyperion. Then Dormammu, just a science champion. Alright, alright, alright. Yeah, Hype's pretty good. iDoom is a surprisingly great Zola counter. It's not surprising to me. He's got power control, which reduces Zola back to a special 1 when you need to. You want to push him to high power. You can always knock him down. Yeah, he's just... iDoom is just solid in general, man. iDoom is just super solid. Let's go with Science Champion. Yo, Casey, thank you so much for the 5, man. I'm getting close to my 4th rank 4, and I'm considering either Kushala Sig 112, Ironheart Sig 89, or Unduped Photon. I think my immediate reaction would be to go with Kushala. Yeah, I think Kushala is probably the best bet there. That's the pick that I would make between those 3. Obviously, any of them would be fantastic options for rank 4, but I would go with Kushala first. I will probably be ranking my Kushala to rank 4 soon here. She's just incredibly strong. Let's go Kitty. Oh, Namor would have been good too, but it's fine. Yeah, Kushala is ridiculous. About to leave for work. Have fun. Casey, take it easy, man. Have a good one. Thanks for stopping by, and thank you for the 5. I really appreciate it. Yeah, Kushala. Oof, what a champ. The first fight I did with Kushala when I was testing her in the CSP was the Abyss Collector. Literally the first fight. This is Void. Or this is Mephisto. So, Photon's probably fine here. Energy resistance and whatnot. I can't for the life of me decide between my second rank 4. Very stuck between Sig 120 Vox and Unawakened Spider-Woman. That is tough. Man, both are very strong in their own right. Man, that's a tough one. That is really a tough one. I think if I were in your shoes, Vox being awakened and such high Sig, I would probably consider taking Vox first. Spider-Woman Unawakened is absolutely worth rank 4, but personally, if I had to choose between Vox and Spider-Woman in your situation, I'd probably start with Vox. I think that's a wise decision. Now, you can obviously go Spider-Woman, and you'll absolutely be thrilled with rank 4 Spider-Woman, even Unawakened. But I do think Vox probably the call in this specific instance. Definitely take up Spider-Woman. Just maybe wait till she's awakened, or just take her up as your 3rd rank 4. Cull is going to be my first rank 4. I'm excited. That's very exciting. Yeah, after I finish this run of the side quest, I will do some rank 4 Cull Obsidian shenanigans. If you get lucky with Mordo's special 1 stun, you can just have a blast. Okay, a decent skilled champion here. Yeah, Fury's fine. Any tips at getting better at playing Spiral? Sure. Spiral requires you to play as if you're always doing a Mixmaster fight. So if you have that in the back of your mind, every time you play Spiral, it's like, okay, I have to do my light, medium combos until I hit my 15 fervors, and then I can do my basic combos. You essentially have to play Mixmaster until you get to your 15 fervors, because then that'll pause your fervor duration. And then you just want to build up to either your special 2 or your special 1 and spam that until your fervor is reset. And then you just repeat the process. He's definitely going to throw a special 3, but that's fine. Doesn't really matter. Okay, null. Let's go with the cow. I love my rank 4 Spiral. She's so fun. Yeah, Spiral is a Mystic rank 4. I have Tiger as well. Kushala will be at some point. I'm sure I'll take up Wolf as well. Eventually. can't seem to pull Spider-Woman, so I'd likely take Piggy to rank 4 instead. He's not the newest, but he can still do some crazy stuff on offense and defense. Yuki, Spider-Ham is still absolutely incredible. I put, like, they're basically equal in my mind. Spider-Ham and Spider-Woman are just like they're kind of like the same character, just in different eras. Because Spider-Ham is an offensive and defensive threat, just like Spider-Woman. Just Spider-Woman has like more modern counters to modern threats, but even Spider-Ham can counter some modern threats with his 2020 kit. They're both incredible, so there's absolutely no problem in taking up Spider-Ham because you haven't pulled Spider-Woman yet. He is super, super worth it. And down the line, I would absolutely consider and probably take Spider-Ham to rank 4. Okay, thing. Which one of the new relics do you recommend for Tigra? The Kushala one with energy resistance or the Destroyer one with block proficiency are great, but I prefer running the Iron Fist relic on Tigra because that does provide a little bit of block proficiency and attack rating to her heavy attack. So that's what I would recommend and prefer. Misty Knight, okay. And then Wong. We can do Sunspot here, and then Torch for Wong. Stackhouse on Bastion is better than Sentinel? No, definitely run Sentinel for Bastion. Definitely run Sentinel for Bastion. That bonus disintegration damage is way too strong. Definitely run Sentinel on Bastion. Rank 3 Chavez or Bastion? Personally, I would go Bastion first, but there's no wrong answer there. Both of them are incredibly powerful in their own very unique ways. They're both very different, so if you're looking for a strong Mystic with power control and a bit of defensive potential, then I would go with Chavez. If you're just looking for a brute force tech attacker, go Bastion. Okay, Bishop, we can go with... I wish I had Infamous Iron Man as a 2-star. That'd be a pretty cool 2-star to have. We can go Viv. I went crazy on the 5-star StatCast. Got all except 4. Thanks for the advice. Yeah, no problem. I did the same. I spent a couple thousand units getting StatCast relics. Honestly, super helpful, Bishop. Thanks. That was a little dicey. Let's use Gamora here. She'll just burn him down. Bishop has energy resistance. That's why he did not go down in the rotation. Lots of energy resistance on the Bishop boy. I bet Gamora would be a crazy rank 4. I can't even imagine the damage. I got a 7-star Captain America Infinity War relic. Who should I put it on? What are some of your top science champions? Tell me that, and then I can help you determine who best to put that relic on. What are some of your top science champions? Thanks for the power. What's up, Omega Beast? Good to see you, brother. Thanks for stopping by. Alright, what do we have here? Lots of Mysterium. How much Mysterium do I have? 40,000! Okay, I'm about to hit the Mysterium limit. So I need to go spend some Mysterium right now. Yes, I know. I'm going. Let's buy this bundle, because it's great. He put out a rank 4 Gamora video a couple of days ago. Oh, Encyclopedia? Nice. I'll have to check it out. And then we'll buy this, because I can almost open another 7-star. 15,000 Titan Shards. Nice! 6-star Isophene. Okay. Think I'll ever rank for Roblin? Potentially. Hello, I've returned. I think one day I'll rank 4 Red Goblin. Probably. Not anytime in the near future, but someday. Like, when rank 4s are a lot more abundant, I'm sure he'll make his way up there. He's already rank 3, so, you know, we're just one rank away. Oh, yeah, I have these Fantastic Force Valiant Crystals to open. Five-star Spider-Woman. All right. Oh, we're so close to a 7-star. Oh, yeah, let me claim the Crucible thing. There we go. Okay. And then I wanted to show you guys some Cull Obsidian shenanigans. Count, Spider-Woman, Photon, Titania, Hulk, Overseer, Luke Cage. With a Captain America relic, I would probably give it to Hulk or Count. That's probably what I would do. Hulk or Count. So this is rank 4 Cull Obsidian. This is the first fight. This is the first fight with rank 4 Cull. It gets better. It gets better. He will be Sig 200 by the end of the Realm event. Go for your 3 heavy attacks. Go for the route. And that's all she wrote. That's it. That's all she wrote. Wow, this song's familiar. Even with just the armor breaks, Cull is so nuts. $26K non-crit medium. Yeah. Yeah, Cull Obsidian. What can you say? What can you say? I have a rank 2 superior Iron Man relic on him, which is giving him armor and critical rating. "22 seconds. Is the rotation 3 heavy attacks, activate route, then special 2? I would say for most fights, that's probably what you're going to do, is go for 3 heavies, activate your route, and go for the 40k medium with just the armor breaks. Want to mention that. And then, honestly, like, you don't even need the special 2. Special 1 works just fine as well, as you can see with that storm fight in another 22 seconds. Yeah, it's pretty nasty. It's pretty nasty. He's just so ridiculously powerful. Three armor breaks. No route yet. One combo with route. 18 seconds. 16 hits. I mean, you know, It's something. It's something. Yeah, you only have time for one combo. I mean, you only have time for one combo after you've gotten your heavy attacks off. It's something. It really is. It's something. Rank 4 Cull Obsidian is truly something. Does he work for Necropolis? You know, I haven't tried. We didn't even trigger route. And it was still 29 seconds. We didn't even trigger route. Just throwing heavy attacks. How potent are the armor breaks? I will check after this fight, where I'm only going to need 2 heavy attacks. Oh no. Stop hitting me. Oh, you're dead. That's a shame. 15-second Winter Soldier, or Realm of Legends Wolverine fight. So the armor breaks are 1,400. They gain 5% duration and ability accuracy for each persistent charge. So 50% duration at 10 charges. 1,400 armor break. So 3 of those is like, what, 4,000 armor reduction, roughly? Somewhere around that. And you can just spam heavy attacks in the corner. Yeah. That's pretty nice. He also gains 8,000 attack rating in total from the Thanos buffs. Yeah, once you're at 10, you really don't even need the 3rd heavy attack. It's very unnecessary. How long does route take to return? It depends on the signature ability. So if you have him at Sig 200, it takes, I think, 10 seconds to come back. Lower Sig, longer time. Yeah, that was only 6 armor breaks, not 9. 18 seconds. Yeah, so route can be reactivated after 14 seconds at Sig 135. At Sig 200, it goes to 10 seconds. And honestly, like, Sig 140 for Cull is probably fine, you know? That's going to be around 13 seconds for a cooldown. That's perfectly fine, you know? Yeah, well, there you go. Rank 4 Cull Obsidian. I'm not sure who goes to rank 4 next on Fighter Maker. It might be Deathless Guillotine, just to get all the Deathless champions up there. I'm missing King Groot and Guillotine. And then I'd have all the Deathless champions, and then Cull and Jack-o'-lantern would be the special exceptions. So, I'm thinking about it. I also have this Spider-Woman. She's rank 3 right now. She would be a great option for rank 4. Spider-Man 2099 would be really cool. I would like to rank 3 Gwenpool at some point. Rank 4 Gwenpool would be kind of crazy. Kind of sick. Rank 4 Superior Iron Man would also be very cool. But I'm a little too cosmic tech heavy, so I want to expand a little bit. That's why, Guillotine is Mystic. That would be a new class added to the rank 4s. And then after King Groot gets ranked up, I can maybe take up Crossbones or Mr. Sinister. I don't really know. The rank 4 plan is not super solidified right now. How do you make the route last longer? Mine goes away faster than I saw there. Route duration increases with the persistent charges. So above 8, each buff grants 5% route buff duration. So it goes up significantly once you've ramped him in a quest on like a war map or just in story content. Yeah. Pretty nuts, man. Pretty nuts. I'll wait for the Realm event to get the remaining 6 stones. We're close. And then, yeah, we'll get the Rebirth token, and I can pick, I don't know, probably Viv. Probably Viv. I have the tech gems. One of them is going to be for Bastion, that's for sure. Got Bastion down here. Definitely one of them will be his. Do I have like a spare Sentinel relic? Yeah. Give this to Bastion. Not probably, definitely. Yeah. Yeah, you're right, you're right. I would love to get a Prowler relic for Jack-o'-lantern. I don't know when I'm going to be able to get more of the StatCast relics on this account specifically. Is there any way I can open a 7-star before we head out here? Oh, yes, the Daily Super event. Perfect. Alright, well, we'll end off the stream with a little 7-star opening. Pick up some of this. And then... What's up, Paradox? I'll pick up some... What's it called? Blah, blah, blah. Tier 7 basic. Alright. Okay. Let's finish off with a little 7-star here. I'll let it spin out. Yeah, Venom Pool would be cool. It's kind of who I want right now. Venom Pool. I think I have Shothra, so a dupe on her wouldn't be bad. Yeah, this was fun. Just a little catch-up stream. I'll probably be doing another one of these over the weekend because there's still more content and arena to be done on Fighter. So I'm sure I'll have another one of these at some point in the weekend. But yeah, this was very fun. Thank you for stopping by. Thank you to Mike and Casey for the super chats earlier. Okay, Cersei. Mike and Casey for the super chats earlier. I really appreciate that. Thank you all for stopping by on this Friday late morning, basically afternoon here. We're 10 minutes away from 12. Go check out the Kabam live stream if you want to find out more information about the new champions for next month, new content for next month, all of that good stuff. Definitely go check that out on twitch.tv/Kabam and or the Marvel Contest of Champions YouTube channel. Yeah, have a great day, everybody. I will see you all at some point in the weekend, probably. Yeah, have a good one, everyone. Take care.